My fellow Americans, when the world looks at our nation, they do not just see a flag or a piece of land, they see a force of freedom, a shield of democracy, and a promise of hope. From the dawn of our republic in 1775 until this very day, the armed forces of the United States have stood watch, undaunted, unbroken, and unyielding. We are a nation defended on the land, protected across the sea, and shielded in the sky. The Army, the Navy, and the Air Forces, three mighty branches, one indomitable force. Let us celebrate each in turn, not just as warriors, but as living symbols of who we are as Americans.
The Army is the oldest and largest of our military branches, born even before we declared independence. It is the Army that fought at Valley Forge, marched through Gettysburg, stormed Normandy, and stood tall in Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan. It is the Army that carries the motto, "This will defend." Today, the Army remains the world's strongest ground force. Its soldiers carry the brand new M7 rifle, chambered in the powerful 6.8mm cartridge. This weapon is not just a rifle, it is a revolution, capable of piercing modern body armor and striking targets at longer ranges than ever before. Alongside it, the M250 light machine gun delivers sustained firepower with devastating precision. Together, these are the tools of a new era, the next generation squad weapons, ensuring our soldiers always have the advantage. Supporting them is the might of artillery, the M777 155mm howitzer, the M109A7 Paladin self-propelled gun, and the rocket power of HIMARS and MLRS launchers, systems that can level enemy positions or strike with pinpoint accuracy hundreds of kilometers away. And on the horizon stands the long-range hypersonic weapon, Dark Eagle, a missile system so fast, so unstoppable, it changes the very shape of modern warfare. But let us be clear, the Army's greatest weapon is not steel, not fire, not technology. It is the American soldier. Farmers' sons and daughters, athletes, engineers, teachers, ordinary citizens who took an extraordinary oath. They stand in deserts, mountains, and cities across the world so that freedom may stand here at home.
If the Army guards the land, the Navy commands the oceans. Born in 1775 with a handful of wooden ships, it has grown into the greatest naval power ever to sail the seas. Today, American aircraft carriers dominate the waves, none greater than the mighty USS Gerald R. Ford, the most advanced warship on Earth. Nuclear-powered, bristling with F-35C stealth fighters and Super Hornets, it is a floating city, a fortress of freedom, and a symbol of American reach. Beneath the waves, our Virginia-class attack submarines glide silently, armed with Tomahawk cruise missiles, able to strike targets hundreds of miles inland without warning. These hunters of the deep ensure that no enemy fleet dares to rise unchallenged. On the surface, our legendary R. Lee Burke-class destroyers patrol every ocean, armed with the Aegis combat system, standard missiles, and now Sea-Ram defenses to swat down drones and incoming threats. And the Navy is already preparing for tomorrow with the DDG-X program, future destroyers that will carry hypersonic missiles and directed energy weapons, reshaping naval warfare. And in this modern age, when swarms of drones threaten carriers, America leads once again. The Navy now fields systems like the reusable Endural Roadrunner and the expendable Raytheon Coyote drones, defenders that intercept threats at a fraction of the cost, giving our fleets unmatched resilience. Yet let us remember, the heart of the Navy is not its steel hulls or nuclear reactors. It is the sailor, the young man or woman who stands watch on the deck at midnight, who braves storms on distant seas, who spends months away from family so that America's waters and the world's oceans remain free. They live by three words: honor, courage, commitment. And those words define not just the Navy, but America itself. And above it all, where no wall, no border, no ocean can reach, flies the United States Air Force. Though the youngest branch, founded in 1947, it has become the very essence of American innovation and power. When America must strike first, it is the Air Force that answers.
Fighters like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II dominate the skies with stealth and precision, ensuring no enemy can challenge U.S. air superiority. Bombers like the B-52 Stratofortress, the B-1 Lancer, and soon the brand new B-21 Raider carry our resolve to any corner of the Earth, stealthy, unstoppable, global in reach. But it does not end there. The Air Force now flies the EA-37B Compass Call, an electronic warfare aircraft able to silence enemy radars, communications, and defenses before they can even react. And the future belongs to NGAD, the next generation air dominance fighter, the F-47, partnered with drone wingmen designed to outfly and outfight any rival for decades to come. Beyond the skies, the Air Force controls space, satellites that connect our world, that guide our forces, that watch every corner of the globe, protected by the guardians of the Air Force and its partner, the Space Force. In the 21st century, freedom depends not only on land and sea, but on the stars above, and America is there first. And just as with the Army and Navy, the Air Force is not only about machines. It is about the airmen, the pilots who soar into danger, the crews who maintain the jets, the innovators who push technology forward. They live by values clear and simple: integrity first, service before self, excellence in all we do.
The Army, the Navy, the Air Force. 3 branches, 3 domains: land, sea, and sky. Together, they form the strongest military force ever known to mankind. They are more than uniforms. They are more than weapons. They are the soul of America's promise. They are the shield that guards liberty, the sword that defends democracy, and the hand that brings hope wherever it is needed. And as long as soldiers stand on the ground, sailors sail on the seas, and airmen fly in the skies, the United States of America will remain proud, free, and forever unyielding. For we are America. This is our Army. This is our Navy. This is our Air Force. The pride of our nation, the guardians of liberty, the eternal watchmen of freedom.